Hey everybody, all you new people, hello everybody who's showing up. Hello, hello. Thank you, I appreciate that. Hello. Thanks for sharing the video. You guys do me a favor, when I'm doing this, can you guys keep those taps going? I appreciate that. I'm just waiting for more people to show up so I can explain how to do this more. Welcome from Australia. Welcome from all over the world. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. I'm just waiting for more people to show up so then I'll explain how this works. Because otherwise, I'm going to have to keep repeating over and over again, which I'm sure I will. But hopefully, I get more people on. Hello. Thank you guys for sharing the video too, by the way. Thank you for the taps. So I don't know if you guys were on my Facebook page yesterday. It was really kind of crazy. So I was doing a reading for a lady that lost her sister, I think some kind of homicide. A lot of validation there, but the lady didn't tell me anything. Basically, the girl was telling me how she was murdered. And at one point, because my dogs were asleep and there was no noise, they weren't playing with anything. At one point, when I said something like, I think she was either stabbed or beaten, I heard a female's voice say yes, and then I kind of jumped out of my seat. Because usually it's like telepathy with me, and I kind of jumped. My head's really crazy and rare where that happens. And so I looked at my dogs, and they were laying down. So when people went back there to listen to, I mean, some people are saying it sounded like the dog sneezing, but for some reason, I swear it sounded like a female's voice. I went back to listen to it, and it did sound like a dog sneeze, but it was so weird for me because I swear it was like a female's voice. If it was a dog sneeze, it wouldn't have made me jump like that. That was kind of weird. There's things I just can't explain. But yeah, she was just like she was right in the same room with me. Yeah, it's on my Facebook page. The video from last night. If you want to watch it, it's still there. I don't know where it's at though. I didn't remember them. You'd have to go through it. And hello, thanks guys for the gifts. I am doing free meeting readings right now on TikTok. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Please keep those taps going, you guys. You guys keep those taps going. That's what keeps me going to stand here a little bit longer. That and telling me that, or I'm being drained a lot. So it's getting close to the 7 o'clock. So I'm going to explain to everybody how I do this. Make sure all you new people follow me because I do these all the time on TikTok. I'm always doing a lot of free readings on here. I do more free readings than I get paid. So if you like watching this or you're interested in joining, let me explain how all this works. All right. So on my Facebook page, it's easier for me to see the names, and that's how I allow the spirit to pick them. I don't pick favorites. I feel like I'm getting drawn to a name, and that's where I get picked. That's where. Now on here, I do it a little bit different. I do the videos on here, and the reason I do the videos on here is to prove to people that I'm legit. That I'm not like these fakes that are on here. That are these charlatans and these weirdos on here that make stuff up. I'm not one of them. I don't need tools of divination. I'm legit. I was born with this gift. I got certified. I am legit. Ask anybody on here if you're not sure if I'm legit. Watch my videos. I always post my videos with all the validation on my page. I don't know many mediums that do that. So that's why I do that. Yeah, and I don't put up, there's my dog behind me, and I don't put up a lot of crap either. I mean, one thing about me is that I'm not like one of those mediums that will just, somebody's on here like trying to troll them. If I catch them doing it, I'll say something before I'll just catch them, but if I catch them, I'll embarrass them. So my dog's always back here. He always has to be in part of something. So I do not pick up. I don't pick names on here, you guys. So I have to repeat it one more time. I do not pick names on here to do readings. I only do that on my Facebook page. If you want to follow my Facebook page when I do my free readings on there, where I just pick the names, this under my bio, click it. It goes to my new Facebook page. Like and follow it, so that way when I do free readings, it will notify you. So that's how it works. Otherwise, I just do the live readings right here where you guys can watch it or join in if you want. I don't just. That's how I usually work. I know Travel Inc. He's my producer. He's a good guy. You guys make sure you follow him on here. So, all you new people that just joined on here, let me explain who I am, because I know I got to go through this all the time, because people always want to know what I'm doing, why I'm doing what I'm doing. So, there's different kinds of mediumship out there. I'm pausing. I don't know what I'm pausing for. Is this okay, or is it somebody's phone pausing? Thank you. I just want to make sure that this is going to be okay because I don't have to go any further. Okay, I'm fine. Okay. So, anyway, there's different kinds of mediumship out there. What I was born with is called a trance medium, and I'm also a mental medium. So let me explain what that is. So there's as a trance medium, I can just sit there and scribble, and that's how I channel through spirit. Now, that's how I connect with spirits that crossed over. I don't do anything occult. I don't mess with dark stuff. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't even, mess with any of that crap. It's, I don't know. So my gift is always up here, a higher vibration, and that's where I usually work with people who crossed over into the light. Now, you're gonna know it's them is because when I tell you what they look like, they're always gonna come to you looking young. They don't look like you remember them. I do not see them gray, old, bald, laying on their deathbed, addicted to drugs. I don't see any of that stuff. I don't see how they died, unless they're trying to tell me how they died. That's usually how it works with me. And when I'm able to develop, to validate to you what your loved one looks like. If your grandma died when she was in her 80s, she'll probably come to me looking like she's in her 20s. That's how it works. I do not connect with babies. I do not connect with infants or toddlers or animals. I haven't learned how to connect with the animals. I see them on the other side sometimes with their loved ones, but I have not learned how to connect yet straight directly to them yet. So I don't do that yet. I don't know if that's my path or I just don't know how to do it yet. The reason why I don't connect with babies, toddlers, or infants, or whatever like that is because how can I have a communication with the baby? It's like, you just can't. When babies pass away, the angels do take them to heaven, and they get taken by our family members to get, taken care of, and they get raised up there. Nobody gets old in heaven. So everybody knows that. When you're old, you get young. You're always young in your 20s. When you're young, you probably grow up until your 20s. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. So am I still lagging? Is that bad leg or what? I don't want to start this over if I'm lagging. Yeah, I don't pick from comments. I go through the video. If you guys want to follow, if you want me to pick from comments, then follow me on my Facebook page, because that's where I do my other videos where I pick from the comments. I don't do it on on TikTok because there's a lot of fake names on here. On Facebook, I go by the real names, and I just go where I'm getting drawn to. Thank you guys for my moderators that are coming in, by the way. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you all. Also, what else do I need to tell you guys? What else about me? I don't know. I thank you guys. I don't beat around the bush. I just say it how it is. I say it how the spirit says it. Sometimes their personalities show, sometimes they don't. I don't know why that is. But this spirit will only give you messages that you need at this moment, not what you want to hear. And that's basically what I do. Yeah, he's a cute puppy. Yeah, he's been a naughty boy. He's always naughty. I see all these deep holes that are in my backyard. I'm afraid I'm gonna break my ankle again walking out there if I don't watch it myself. I had to get those filled up. But people say it's lagging, so you reset the queue. Oh, I see what you're saying. But I'm not lagging, right? I'm sure if I was lagging, a lot of people would say I was lagging. I think people, I can understand why people are saying that. So I reset the queue because they're maybe there's something wrong with their phone. But here's the thing, though. Before I start, if any of you guys want a private reading with me, all you have to do, thank you guys for the gifts. All you have to do is go, see where my bio is with my cartoon. There is a link. Click the link. It takes you to my new Facebook page. Like and follow it. Message me and say you want that you're interested in a reading. A half hour, 65, an hour is 125. But I understand that I do more free readings than I get paid. Now that is the truth. So Sundays are always my day of giving back. Now my dog wants. No, you can wait. You were just out there. No. Okay. All right. So let's see how this works. This is the next first person coming up. We'll lay down. Hello.
Hi, blessings, love, and light, my friend. How you doing?
Good. Less long life with you too. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing now that I got to see you. I was right now. My energy is tingling because I hope I get picked because I was so excited.
Well,
I've been
thank you. I
watching you,
appreciate that.
and I love what you do.
Thank you. I appreciate that with you. Thank you. And what's your name?
My name is Carmen.
Cool. Carmen, what would you like me to connect with today?
I'm willing to receive any message if anybody's wanting to communicate with me. I mean, I just I've been missing someone quite a bit, and just want
The
to know if
male?
they're around me. Huh?
The male?
A man?
Yeah.
Well, I that's another person. I mean, on the other side, yeah, I have a couple people that I really connected to that I
There's a male that keeps joining. I don't know who you've been talking to. Is it your dad or is it our spouse?
maybe my grandfather
Were you
because
close to him?
That's who I talked to. Yeah, he's crossed over.
Can you ask me like who should I basically is that who you wanted me to do as pick for you? Because I kept getting there was a male.
If he's wanting to come through, then I'm willing to receive.
Okay, what was his first and last name?
Melcher Marquez.
Melcher Marquez.
Yes.
And it's been a while since he's crossed over. I'm assuming.
Huh?
How long has it been since he's crossed?
I believe they're in. I'm trying to say 2013, around that time.
Your grandpa tells me he understands why you couldn't be there when he passed. You understand that?
Hmm.
And he says that everything's forgiven, not to worry about that.
Okay.
The dragonfly or the eagle, he says, I'm always the dragonfly or the eagle. Then he says that he's been in dreams or dreams in the past. But pay attention to the music. So I don't know if there's a song that you like to play of him or songs that remind you of your grandpa. Whatever that is
Hmm.
that brings him down to that music, he's with you. You were always the best kid because you always did so much for other people, never asked for anything in return. And your grandpa was always admired you for that. He's saying there's other people in that family that you're always takers and not givers. But he goes, I don't know where you came from, but we're always blessed with you because you always shined above them.
Hmm.
And he goes, yeah, some of them did talk. They talk crap, you know that. But I didn't listen to that. I stood up for you and I said, I'm not listening to that because they were jealous of you. But I've always loved you. You talk to him all the time.
All day, every day.
He's always with you. He goes, I don't have to do much around her to let her know I'm there because she already knows I'm there. That's what he said.
Hmm.
So I think you must sense him.
Yeah. I feel like I'm very in tune with myself because
Yeah, you've got abilities.
thank you. Thank you for that confirmation. I always question it, but yeah,
Yeah, you're not crazy. What you have is real.
awesome.
I see him like it's not like a baseball cap. It's like a different kind of hat he wore back in the day. But he looks like a thinner, younger guy, not like sickly. But it's like the rim's round. It's not like a cowboy hat.
Yeah,
It's like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. I know exactly what you're saying.
And I see him like wearing like suspenders and those like button up collar shirt. And he's got a big old smile on his face.
Yep, yep, yep.
So his parents lived on a farm or something. So he talks about this farm, and I said, "What's going on with the farm behind you?" And he goes, "I'm telling him I'm living up here with my family. I'm doing great." You worry a lot, but I want you to know everything is going to be okay. Is there anything you want to ask or say to her? Say to him?
Just that I love him and to keep guiding me, and that I know he's good, and I know we'll see each other again.
Because I love you too, swear. We know we'll see you again. Did that sound like him? Let's wave a goodbye.
Hmm.
He's always with you.
I feel because I'm the first granddaughter. So now I'm like the head of my household. I have here my mom and my sister, my son. So we have a house of 10. So I try to keep his type of mentality because he was a very hard worker at a very young age. And let me share with you that hat that you're describing. It's because he used to work in the nursery with plants and stuff like that. And that was his thing. He loved it. The nursery with plants, watering, taking care. And he used to wear those hats for the sun. Like little golf hats. Like the golfers were
Yeah,
kind of
with
like
the rims on it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the rims on it. Exactly. Exactly. And his smile too. Exactly.
He was
So
happy where I see him.
that was great. I always knew that. I just like I said, I feel like I've been told I'm a reader. I'm a healer. I've just always been connected with mind, body, and spirit. I just have to learn to zone into that stuff, because
Awesome.
I just feel like I have a lot of distractions around me, and I need time to breathe. I think I get the energy. I get attacked by their energy. I mean, I can feel it
You
in a
need time
room.
alone, and and more meditate. Learn if you don't know how to meditate, meditate often, and it will come to you. Your abilities
Awesome,
become stronger.
awesome. Thank you so much, hon. I do appreciate your time,
You're welcome.
and
God
you
bless
keep
you.
doing
Thank
what
you
you're
for letting me
doing,
do
and I
that.
and I will keep seeing each other again. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. God bless you.
God bless you too, hon.
Thank you.
Bye.
That's how I do readings, you guys. It's all about validation. A good medium should be given more free readings than they're getting paid. That's how you know a good medium. A good medium validates, shows their work. I show my work on here all the time. That's how you can tell. Anybody can just post anything about the planets or the galactics or the energy around the world. Anybody can do that. I've noticed that some of these mediums on here copy off of other people and make up their own stuff. I don't do that. Thank you guys for the gifts. I go with what I'm being told, and I show my work is what I do. Thank you, thank you. There's a difference. I don't pick names on here, you guys. Thanks. Hello, everybody coming on. I don't pick names on here. I do that on my Facebook page. So if you want to follow me on my Facebook page, like and follow me under that link under my bio. And that's when I do those. I don't pick people off this one. Thank you guys for the gifts. Please follow these gift givers too, by the way. And keep the taps going, you guys. I appreciate it. And if you need a private reading with me, just under my bio, click the link, message me a half hour, 65 an hour is 125. But I'm going to get this dog back outside. I swear I just brought him back out, back in. He's probably after another baby rabbit, but hopefully he's not. He's driving me nuts. So give me a second. Let's hope he's. I think there's no more baby rabbits out there, but he must be smelling something. Give me 1 second. He's just going to keep bugging me really quick. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't do free readings. I only do free readings when I'm doing live, you guys. I don't do free readings over chat or messenger. So everybody is aware of that. If you want to be reading, you have to either go through here or TikTok with me. I got to be even with everybody. Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What's your first name?
Raylene?
Thank you for the gift. I can't hear you. I'm echoing. Hear an
Raylene?
echo. What's your phone turned up?
Okay. Let me take my headphones out.
Okay, that's fine.
My
Sorry.
name's Raylene.
What was your name?
It's fine.
Raylene?
Raylene? Yeah.
Raylee or Raylene?
Raylene.
Okay.
Raylene?
Raylene, who would you like me to connect with today?
My dad. Ray Lamas.
What was his first name?
Ray. R-E-Y.
R-U-Y?
Yeah, R-E-Y. Ray.
Oh, Ray.
Yes.
What was his last name? Lamas?
Yeah. L-A-M-A-S.
Okay, sorry for that. How long has it been since he's crossed over?
Almost a year.
Okay, give me 1 second. He's going to show himself looking young. That's how they show themselves when I deliver the message, all right?
Okay.
When you said, when you needed me the most, I couldn't be there for you at the time when I passed away. And he goes, I know that what you were going through, and I'm so sorry. I need you to forgive me, even though it was out of my hands. You understand what he's saying?
Yes.
You dwell. He says you dwell on my death too much, and I don't want you to do that. It tears you apart. He goes, remember me how I lived, not how I died. So your dad's death was like somewhat health related, right? So he says that he's
Yes.
free of this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Your dad your dad's hearing those babies, and he's saying that he goes, those babies that I'm listening to, he goes, I'm down there all the time. He talks to them. They're communicating with that. So the babies are watching him move around the house or communicating with them.
Mm-hmm.
You did you name one after him or something?
Yes, I did.
He said thank you for naming the baby after me.
That makes sense.
Hello. He visits you in dreams, and he also said that he's also starting to drop feathers. I don't know if you're picking up feathers weird places, or does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
And he says, I don't want to scare you too much because I know how creepy out you can be. But he goes, I know that you know it's me because I do little things around the house and you know it's me.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes, I do. Yes.
He's like, he's always afraid that he's going to, because he knows how jumpy you are.
Yeah.
When you see a hawk or an eagle soaring above you or above your house, that's dad. That's what he told me to tell you. He leaves pennies, but he says he won't do it where the babies are. So I don't know if you're picking up
Yes.
pennies.
That makes sense.
Pennies and feathers with this guy. So they always come to me looking like in their 20s. So I see your dad, short, dark brown hair, t-shirt and jeans kind of guy. I was going to see him. Does that make sense when he was younger?
Yes.
He had a look to him where all the girls, I think, were like this guy. I don't know if it was his attitude or the way he looked. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does make sense.
Your dad wants you to call him at any time, anytime you need him. Was he cremated?
Yes, he was. He actually was.
So I said, what does Raylene have of yours that I don't know about? And he said, I was cremated. She has my ashes. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, yes, that does.
Your dad said he's never going to leave you. Is your grandpa passed away, right?
Yes, I have my grandpa passed away as well.
Because I said, what does your private heaven look like? And you keep saying, I'm with grandpa, I'm with their grandpa. I'm with their grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
So he's doing a lot of, he's hanging out with your grandpa quite a bit. You love the outdoors, so you like outdoors. Like, it seemed laughing a lot.
Yeah.
Like joking. He's very outgoing, very positive guy.
Yeah, he
Very
was.
helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her I'm always here. Tell her to reach out to me more because I know she needs me. Just maybe goodbye. Did that sound like him?
Yes. Thank you very much.
Did I help you?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Thank you for allowing me to do that, give you validation. Appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
All right, you guys, give me a quick second. My dog's out there barking again. I got to bring him back in. All right, give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm back.
Oh, shoot.
Thank you for the gifts. Hello?
Hi,
Hi. What's your name?
Alicia.
Alicia, who would you like me to connect with today?
I would like to connect with my husband, Clint.
Sorry for your loss. How long has it been since he's crossed over?
Just over 9 months.
What's his last name?
McLaws.
Mick what? I'm sorry.
McLaws, McLaws, as in Sam.
Mick Laws? Okay. So understand that when I see him, he's going to look perfect on the other side. When I validate to you, he's going to look young and very healthy looking, okay?
Yes.
Clint McLaws, right?
Yes.
He couldn't do the things he wanted to do. Thank you for the gifts because his body was being taken over. He said something like that. Does that make sense? Was it sickness?
Yeah. It was COVID, to be specific.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, he was going to say that, but I didn't want to. Hold on. When he comes down to visit you, he says he always knocks things over. He goes, when I come down there, I'm always the one knocking stuff over. I don't know if he's been that way in real life, like he's clumsy, or he just likes to knock things over. That's him.
Yeah.
Pay attention to the lights in the bathroom and the bedroom. They might be blinking or flickering. That would be him.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. I was wondering.
You're always. He goes. She's always talking to me, and when she's talking to me, she's asking questions, and I don't know how to answer them all the time for her because she has so many questions that she would ask me. Does that make sense? Because
Yeah.
I don't know how to respond to her the way she needs to hear me.
Yeah.
He calls you baby. He goes, everything is going to be okay. You worry too much, it's going to be okay. But I've never left you. Because you would say things like, how am I going to do this without you? Kind of those kind of questions. It make sense?
Yeah.
Because you guys were a team. He calls you his soulmate that you guys were meant to be. You guys were never going to go. He's never going to be going away. You guys are tied together in this life.
Uh-huh. Oh my God.
He said you were the most beautiful bride in the world. He's dressed kind of nicely, but I see him like he wears his hat. He's got dark brown hair. Is that right?
Yeah.
Like a long sleeve, wear like a long sleeve button up colored shirt, but he's dressed nice, it's all tucked in. He looks really young in my vision though. Like I see him like in his 20s,
Yeah.
and he's really in good shape. He lives up in the mountains where he loves it. He has a house up in the mountains. That's where he likes to be. Because that's where he said, "Babe, that's where you're always gonna know where to find me." That's why I just heard him say that.
Yeah.
He's got pets with him in heaven.
Okay.
So he keeps saying like a black dog when I ask him, unless there's more to that. There's a black dog, and then I get 2 cats. So I don't know if he's taking care of some of these animals or he has those animals, but these are with him.
He owned a black dog, but it was before I was around.
Oh, crazy!
So it could be. I really don't know. It was his favorite.
It's probably the just with him then. Yeah. I want to thank you for everything that you've done for me right up to the end. But he wants you to know that he's never left you.
Can I just ask him like one thing that I want to know? Um, the new friend that I have in my life, did he send him to me?
He goes, no, but he just said no, but the prayers were answered. He wanted you to be happy. He got his permission. He wants you to be happy. But he says the prayers are answered.
Interesting.
He goes, I like him. I like him.
And then there's a particular sign that we see all the time, my friend and I. Is that him?
I got a big yes.
I figured as much. Wow.
Did this help you?
Absolutely it did. Yeah. Thank you.
He goes, tell her I'll be right down. That's what he just said. He's waving goodbye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
God
you
bless
so
you.
much.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
So that's how I do that's how I do readings, you guys. So I don't pick names off here. I do that on my Facebook page. So if you're interested in that, follow me on my Facebook page. It's that link under my bio. Follow it, like and follow me there. And when I do free readings, I'll post it on there. On here, I do the videos. So that's how I do it. So when you're asking questions about why I'm looking over here. I saw somebody asking that. The reason I'm looking over there, there's different kinds of mediumship. I'm a trance medium. I'm a mental medium. So as a trance, so what I was born with is like when I'm scribbling, it's easier for me to channel spirit. It's all about energy. That's all it is. I just feel like the energy is flowing right out of there, right to the bottom of the pen on the scribble pad. That's all it is. When I'm looking over there, the mental mediumship, what you call your third eye, is what I'm seeing spirit. That's when I'm able to give validation to the reader what your loved one looks like, what I'm seeing over there on the other side, what they're wanting to show me. That's what I'm looking over there, or the things that they're showing me that make sense to the reader, that not me. So if you guys want to if you want to schedule a reading with me, go under my bio. When you first got here on my cartoon, there's a link there. It goes to my Facebook page, my new one. Click it, like and follow me there. Message me, and when I'm done, I can schedule a reading with you. A half hour is 65, an hour is 125. So let me see who the next person coming up is. I do a lot of free readings on Sundays, so make sure you guys follow me on here because I do free readings live, and I do them on here too, on my Facebook page.
Hi.
Hello. I only do free readings. Really quick, I only do free readings when I'm live streaming. I will not do free readings privately. When people are messaging me for free readings, I won't do them. So if I don't respond to you, that's the reason why. I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't have the time or anything for that. I'm a very busy man. That's why I do these on Sundays. That's the only time I have to be able to do free readings over the internet like that, and over the radio. Sorry. Hi, what's your name? Sorry.
Daniela.
Daniela?
Yeah.
Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Daniela, who would you like me to connect with today?
My father.
Spending dad day all day today.
Yeah.
So what was his first and last name?
Luis.
What was that?
Luis.
Can you spell it?
Luis.
Oh, Louis?
Luis. Yeah. In
I'm sorry.
Spanish.
Okay, what was
No, don't worry.
his last name?
Toledo.
Colito?
Toledo with a T. Toledo.
Polito.
Toledo, yeah.
Did I say it right? Polito?
With a T. Toledo.
Polito?
Toledo.
Toledo. Like the
Uh-huh.
okay, Toledo.
Yeah.
Okay, like Canada, I'm sorry. So Louis Toledo, right? Let's make sure
Yeah.
I'm saying it right. Thank you guys for the gifts. Make sure you guys follow the gift givers. Okay. And it's been over 30 days since he's crossed over.
Yeah, 10 years actually.
Sorry. He's so glad that thank you guys for the gifts. I'm so glad that when I'm finally done, when he's basically saying, when I was alive, when I had this, it was like pain. It was miserable for him. So he's just basically very grateful that whatever he had did not cross from the other side. So he wants you to know that. I don't want you to always remember me that way because it's so miserable. Thank you guys for the gifts. Remember me how I lived, not how I died.
Yeah.
Your dad tells me, thank you guys for the gifts. Your dad tells me that you were with him right towards the end.
Yeah.
You were holding his hand and you were talking to him. And he said he goes, that helped me.
I was the one that took him to the hospital.
So he needed that. If that makes sense. He needed you. Because he says, I want to thank her for everything she's done for me up to the end. That's what he says. Because she was taking better care of me, better than those damn nurses. And she made sure of it. She was watching everything. Do you feel like sometimes you could have done more for your dad?
Yeah.
Before he died. And he's telling me you got to forgive yourself because God in heaven has a perfect time when we're born and when we die. And he's telling me to tell you it's time to forgive yourself. There's nothing you could have done. You can't prevent God's work. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
God doesn't do this to hurt us. We just never know when any of us are going to come, when we're going to leave. But he keeps saying, tell Tell my baby girl that I'm okay now. I'm happy. I'm gonna see what he looks like. He comes to me very very young. Like he's got some dark brown hair. He's got some facial hair.
Yeah.
More like a mustache or something.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
He likes to dress up nice.
Yeah.
Like I see him like wearing he looks so young in my vision though. But I see him like wearing a suit, a tie, and a coat. And like
Yeah.
he's like very dapper, if that makes sense.
Yes. Totally.
Like he's gonna go do some business somewhere. I said, "What does your private heaven look like?" And he says, he goes, "We have a big family up here, and we all live." He goes like this. We all live next to houses like this, like on the blocks, and everybody's always around each other. We're always with each other all the time. But we got big family. He keeps saying we got big family up here.
Yeah. There's a lot of my dad's part of the family already passed, so that makes a lot of sense.
Your dad likes old cars, or he's driving
Yeah.
an old car because I see that one of those really old cars up there in heaven, like a really old one. So I don't know if you liked him, but it looks brand new up there.
Yeah.
I want to say it looks like one of those big ones from the I'm not good with it, maybe 1940s, with the big old over the tires,
Yeah.
I don't know what that's called, but it's brand new, it's shiny though. He loved to spoil you when he could.
Every time.
Well, you got really spoiled. He gave you jewelry at times, right? Yep, there's one
Yeah.
right there. Yep. And necklaces as well. He goes, I always
Yeah.
give her jewelry, necklaces, and everything. This way, because I'm always spoiling my girl.
Yeah.
He goes, the biggest thing I want you to understand is that I'm at peace and then nothing to worry about, honey. I know you think about me all the time and you're worried, but there's nothing to worry about. You talk to me, keep talking to me like you do. He tells me that he's been in dreams. Thank you guys for the gifts. He's been in a dream or dreams, but he says when he doesn't like what you're watching on TV, he's going to mess with the TV.
Okay.
So I don't know if the channels are being changed or it turns off or what happened in the past, but pay attention to that stuff in the future. And your dad wore like a aftershave or cologne or something. It's very
Yeah.
smell. I can smell it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you smelt that when he's been around, but if you do in the future, once in a while, that's going to be your dad. Not all the time do they do that. So only like sometimes they'll do that and then they'll leave. But it's just that you know that they were there.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy. He goes, I'm always trying to find change laying around laying around down there. And when I find it, and he goes, it's so hard to find it nowadays. But when I find it, I'm going to leave it around for her to pick up. That's how he said it.
I have
He goes, nobody has change anymore. That's what he just said.
No.
Nobody has change anymore.
Like yesterday and the day before, I found
Thank you.
2 nickels in the floor and I picked them up.
It's
I
crazy.
never pick up anything. Yeah.
Your dad is going around down here looking for change sometimes just to let you know he's around. It's funny. Because I'm always going to let her know I'm there. Because I love you, sweetie. You take care. Daddy loves you so much. You don't worry about me no more. Keep talking to me. He goes, you keep talking to me. This big old smile he's waving.
Thank
That
you.
sound like him?
Yeah,
Sounds like a really good dad.
he was.
You were blessed to have a good man like that in your life.
Thank you. Thank you,
You're
Paul.
welcome. God bless
Bye.
you. Thank you. Bye-bye. it is, you guys. Validation. A good medium gives validation. There's no way for me to know any of this. Thank you guys for the gifts. You know, you can't find this. Thanks, Paco. You guys can't find this stuff on the internet. The stuff that I validate, I guarantee you a lot of it you won't find on the internet. Nobody puts this stuff on the internet. Nobody's going to say how they died, how their loved ones died, or what they look like when they were younger, or stuff only that they would know, like jewelry or stuff. I don't know this stuff. There's no way for me to know any of it. That's why, when people ask me that, it's like, there's no way. You can't find that stuff on the internet. But if you can, try to prove me wrong, that's cool. But I guarantee you probably won't. Majority of the stuff, you won't find them on the internet. I like that because otherwise people would always be going back trying to figure, like, how would I find all this stuff? You can't. It's impossible. So that's what I do. It's all about healing. I'll keep doing it, doing this God's work until He tells me I need to stop. And that's why I like doing this on Sundays. It's Sundays during the day and like now. Thank you guys for the gifts. That's why I keep doing it. Thank you guys for the taps. Thanks for sharing the video. Thank you guys. Make sure you guys follow the gift givers, by the way. I appreciate all of you guys. So yes, an hour is 125 in the United States and 65 in the United States. So if you guys want a private reading with me, just message me. There's the link. There's my bio when you like that cartoon, and under it's my link. Click it and then message me. And after this, I'll get back with you and schedule a reading with you. Thank you guys for the gifts. You guys are awesome. Thank you. But I do more, like I said, I do more free readings than I get paid readings. Paid readings, I'll be honest with people. I rely on the paid readings because they do pay my bills. If I had a part-time job or a full-time job, I swear to you, I can't do this kind of work because this is very draining. I'm a very busy man. I'm doing in-person readings, doing Zoom readings, phone readings. Even my days off, I even try to get a day off once a week. I can't do it because I'm always trying to fit people in. It's just hard. But I do find time for myself. I do try to find time for myself. But that's the reason why I do what I do. And that's why I'm doing this I consider this like a full-time job because I never really have a break, But I'll keep doing it until God says I can't do it no more. Oh, I rest. I need to put some time in for vacation or something eventually. I need to do that for sure. But, I like doing this. Make sure you guys are following me, though, because I'm on here all the time. Thank you guys for the gifts. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. What's your first name?
Christy?
Christy?
Yes.
Christy, who would you like me to connect with today?
My dad?
It's been a dad day, I swear. All readings must have been dads today. Dads are in a lot of people's minds. What was his name?
Wayne?
Wayne. And what was Wayne's last name?
Wright. Wright.
Okay. So just a reminder that when I do connect with a loved one that show themselves looking young, like in their 20s, I won't see them how you remembered them, how they died when I deliver the message. And they only tell you what you need, not what you want to hear, okay?
Right.
And try to be very open about it. The more open we are, the more easier it is for the reading to get through. Give me 1 second. I need you to forgive me because I left you without any answers. You understand what he's talking about? You have questions about something? What was the questions really quick? Or did you get them answered?
No, I didn't get him answered. He died unexpectedly. So
Nobody knows how he died?
We don't really have answers. No, they're saying that that it could be heart related, but he was he didn't have any heart issues, so we're kind of unsure of exactly what happened. And it was unexpectedly and suddenly.
He was not murdered. It was not an accident. And so the next one I'd say was just like health related. He said yes. He said it was my time. My time. It was my time. It's something I don't. Did they test? Did they check this guy for like a stroke or something?
No, his the the lady that he was with, they did everything kind of quickly, and they didn't want any testing or autopsies or anything like that done. So it was kind of
I keep
very
getting the
quickly.
word stroke, and I don't know if that has anything to do with his death. I'm not a doctor. I don't. I don't know if he's had strokes in the past. I don't know what that means.
No.
Some kind of. So it's a blood clot that led to a stroke or something is what I'm getting. Some kind of a stroke with the blood clot. That's what he keeps talking about. If that makes
Okay.
sense. But it was so
Right.
quick. It was just his time. It was not his heart. It wasn't my heart.
He was actually driving down the road and just collapsed and died at the wheel.
Oh, I'm sorry. But he was already gone before. Even if it was a wreck or an accident, he was already gone by then. It was so quick. He wants you to forgive yourself, but forgive him because even though it was out of his hands, he never got to say goodbye to you.
Right.
Did you have a dream of him that night? Because he said when he passed, he visited you that night. Was it in a dream?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was validation there. I would not know. That's your dad's soul coming to you and saying, "Honey, I'm still around even though I passed." He does a lot of things for the gifts. He does a lot around you, around your house to let you know you're there. But he says that when he's doing these things, you second guess things. Like you think a lot. I think you're just a logical thinker. That's normal. Some people are. But you're like something falls over or something happens with electricity. You just go right to, well, maybe it's just the wiring or maybe it's the weather or maybe, that wasn't sitting right and it just finally tipped over or something. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah.
So your dad gets a little frustrated because he keeps trying more and more. And does that make sense? He's like, I don't know what else to do. I messed with the lights. I messed with the stuff on the table, whatever that means. Like something must have tipped over or fallen, I'm assuming.
It's possible.
Do you have in your hall, is it like wooden or is it like, is it tile? Thank you for the
um,
gifts.
we have laminated wood floors.
Okay, so that makes sense. He said, I threw a cup down the hall. I don't know what that means. Do you remember ever hearing a cup and probably think somebody did that and wonder why the cup was down the hall?
I don't know. I don't recall because I have a 3-year-old granddaughter that lives with me, so she's always throwing things. It's one of her favorite things.
Oh, that's just teaching her that. He comes to you in different ways, he tells me, even in nature. Pay attention to the crow. When you see the crow, a crow's either quiet or they're loud. Crows are very intelligent. Crows will call other birds to eat with them. It tells me he's not a selfish guy. Very intelligent birds. He already said that. If I have a
There's a
spiritual
lot
side,
of those around.
pay attention to those. When that one crow is doing something to get your attention and then leaves. It's the same, and he also says a blue jay. So any of these birds are doing something and then they leave to get your attention, they don't act like normal bugs or animals and they'll take off.
Right.
He said he even got to the point where he tried to touch your arm and you went like this or moved it and you weren't sure what was going on. Do you remember that?
I've got the chills now from it. I did have a experience like that before, and it was kind of like I got the cold chills, like something was touching me,
That was your dad.
but
That's
I wasn't
validation.
unsure, what it was.
Yeah, because you went like that, and he was like, and I could hear him saying, "I just want to let you know I'm here." That's what he was trying to do. He's doing everything to let you know he's there. Your dad, he comes to me in his 20s, looks very young. I see him with brown or dark brown hair, also facial hair with this guy, and he's smiling. T-shirt and jeans kind of guy. Is that him? Or is this
Yeah.
somebody else jumping? Is this him? Okay, good. Just want to make sure. Your dad tells me that he loved the country, and that's where he's at in heaven. He's got a beautiful house up in the country. Says he's got 2 dogs with him. He's happy. But he's down here every day checking on you kids. He goes, I'm always down there checking on them. Does that sound like him?
Sort of, yeah.
What do you want to say to him?
Just that I love him and I miss him.
Just tell her I love her, but tell her to be more open because she's not getting it. I'm trying my best. He goes, when these things happen, it's dad. He goes, it's dad. He goes, I love you, and he's waving goodbye. Does that sound like him? I already asked you, so yeah. Does this help you?
Yeah, it does. Thank you.
Thank you. That's how I do readings. So I don't pick for you guys. So all you new people coming on, I don't pick off here. I don't pick off here. I pick. I go through the videos, and let me explain the reason why I don't pick on here. It's because I don't pick names on here. It's because there's a lot of fake names on here, and if I'm gonna pick somebody's name, it's got to be a real name, and that's why I go on Facebook, and that's why I do it there. So make sure you guys follow me on my new Facebook page. That link under there, and under Big Sky Medium, just click and follow and like me on there because I do free readings on there too. And that's why I do those. On TikTok, I do the videos to prove to people that I'm legit. That's the reason I do that on here. And that's why I'm only doing that on videos on here. So see, just go on my Facebook page or on here. That's why I do. And that's why everybody keeps asking. I know everybody keeps saying that because I get a lot of new people coming in on here. All right. But I'm not, even though you're going to have real names on here, I'm not going to pick, that's not fair for other people. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I do my Facebook page. It's not fair if I just pick your name and somebody like, why did you pick her name? And there'll be a drama or somebody gets all burnt out of shape over that. I'm just trying to be fair. Okay? All right. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Hello.
Thanks, Paco. Hello.
How do I turn my camera on?
I am on Instagram, just under Paul Cozino, Cozino, or Big Sky Medium. Well, yeah, you can try Big Sky Medium. I think it's still on there. There you go. Sorry.
Oh.
What's your name?
Janelle?
And Janelle, who would you like me to connect with?
With my dad?
What's his first and last name?
George Grant?
Rent?
Grant, Grant.
Oh, Grant. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry for your loss. How long has it been since he's crossed over?
Since 2014.
Okay. So he's going to show himself looking young. Give me 1 second. Your dad is saying that he couldn't make it, like it was health conditions, basically, right? With his health? Was he having health problems?
Yeah, he was.
And he never got to say goodbye the way he wanted to.
Yeah.
Were you always on you were always on your dad's case sometimes about his health, about eating right or something? Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
And he says, I'm sorry that I didn't listen to you. You know me, I'm stubborn. He goes, I just like to do what I like to do. He goes, I listened, but
Yeah.
I wasn't hearing it. He goes, I don't want you to feel bad about that. You did a good job, honey. When you're alone, when you're not, thank you guys. When you're alone and you're not busy, he tells me that that's the time that you spend with him. That free time, you just sit and talk with him, or you think of him because it brings him down.
Yeah.
Like when you're outside or something. That's what I'm getting. Or let me see. He likes to hide things, so pay attention to that. If you're not paying attention, he likes to hide things and then they show up later on. You're not going crazy. He likes to joke.
Okay.
Have you heard noises in the kitchen that nobody was in there in the past?
There's been a
Okay.
few times, yeah.
And it's, I think it's funny because some spirits will just love to be in the kitchen or like in the bathroom. I think it's because there's louder noises that come out of those areas than anywhere else in
Yeah.
the house. He goes, tell her that I love her cooking, but that's not what got me sick. He's laughing. Your dad comes to me, short, dark brown hair, t-shirt and jeans kind of guy. He's smiling.
Yep.
Your dad, did your dad ride horses or like horses or something? Because I'm seeing horses behind him. Is there somebody in your
Mm,
family that liked horses? Was your grandpa? I see horses, like two horses standing behind him.
I know he liked Indian Relay, watching Indian Relay.
Hmm.
If you've heard of Indian Relay, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm part native. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, yeah. He liked watching that, like, the last few years.
He's got these. I just see two horses behind him. So this is where his heaven is. He's got some horses up there.
Okay.
He keeps saying he's got a beautiful house up near the mountains, and there's
Mm-hmm.
like a big stretch of plains in front of him. He loves it there. I want you to know that I did the best I could of being your dad, and I hope that I did enough for you.
Yep.
If I ever said or did anything, forgive me. Please forgive me.
Yeah.
But I never left you. My love for you has always been unconditional because I've always been there.
Yep.
You were the one always pulling me, pushing me. And I don't want you to ever stop doing that. Never felt like you gave up on me just because I'm stubborn. He goes, you keep doing that to help other people. You promised me you'll do that. And don't
Yep.
give up just because of me. And don't
Yep.
give up on yourself. He goes, don't you give up on yourself. He goes, remember how me and you used to have all these talks? Because I want you to remember all of them. I'm
Yep.
never going to leave you. He goes, don't be upset, my girl. I love you, is what he just said. Thank you guys for the gifts. But I want to thank you for everything you've done for me in my entire life. You've given me a lot of hope. You gave me a lot of love, unconditional love that I never got when I was younger, the way you gave it to me. And then I just hope I did everything good for you.
Yep.
Saying goodbye. He says he loves you. He's saying goodbye.
Thank you.
Did that help you?
Yep. It did. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
You're welcome. God bless you.
You too.
Thank you guys for sharing the videos. Thank you guys for the taps, and thank you guys also for the gifts. I appreciate that. Follow the gift givers on here, you guys. Thanks for the moderators on here are awesome. They always help me out because without these guys, I wouldn't be able to focus. So thank you guys. You guys are the best. And I don't thank you guys enough, and I get so carried in my readings, and it's my fault that I don't thank you guys. So I just want, if I forget, please forgive me. So I want to say thank you. Let's see here. Thank you. Thanks for the taps, by the way. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So my name.
Isn't it Erica?
Yes, that's my name, Erica.
And Erica, who'd you like me to connect with today?
My mom.
Thank you.
Alice Vasquez.
What was her first name? I'm sorry.
Alice.
Alice.
Yes.
Her last name?
Vasquez.
Can you spell that?
V as in Victor. A S Q U E Z as in zebra.
Oh, Vasquez.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Sorry about that. Sometimes it's hard to hear in here because I got my air conditioner on my fan. I think I'm just getting old. Who knows? But when I connect with your mom, she's going to show herself looking young. How long is it? I'm sorry for your loss. How long has it been since she's crossed over?
2019.
Okay, just give me 1 second. My heart bleeds for you every time I see you suffering. When you suffer, I suffer. Is that how she talks to you? Does that sound like that?
Yes.
She's just saying, I just don't like to see my baby upset. So she said it.
Yeah.
Pay attention to cardinals, butterflies, and the dreams. She says she's been in dreams.
I dreamt of her last night.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Does your mom like to do her nails or something?
She used to paint them all the time. Mm-hmm.
So show me things that are just makes no sense to me when I do readings, when I get the visions. So I got to throw it out there because it's validation that only you two would know that I would not know. So I know some ladies don't like their nails done, some love their nails done. So I just got to throw it out there.
Did she show you red? Because it was like a burgundy, reddish, like red tones is what she always painted her nails.
I think it was. I don't.
Okay.
I don't want to lie.
Okay.
It was so through my vision, but I knew they were perfectly done. Like manicure, whatever it was, like the edges and everything. I'm not a girl, but yeah, they were really they were nicely done. I know that.
Yeah.
But they weren't white. They were painted though, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever go into a room and there's a light on and you wonder who left that light on? Do you remember that?
No.
I don't know what she's talking about. If this ever comes to your memory or somebody in the family, that's what's going on. She just leaves the light on and somebody keeps getting frustrated. Like, why do I keep? They just don't even know they're doing it. They just turn it back off for no reason.
It's probably at my sister's house. She's so she doesn't like the lights on all the time, so she turns them off to save energy. So she's probably messing with my sister.
Ooh. Yeah, it'd be interesting if you message your sister or called her and found out about that.
Yeah.
And asked her and say, just turn on the lights in your house when nobody's there.
Yeah.
She always listens to my music. She loves my music.
Yes.
So there's validation there. She's saying that you're the protege of her. You guys are like the same. She goes, I don't know whatever happened. I don't know what happened. You know, some girls don't get along with their moms, but me and her have always been Very close. We're just always been close.
Yes. Yeah.
She wants you to understand that her health returned to her and nothing's wrong with her. She goes, I'm okay, honey.
Yeah.
She goes, I kind of look at it like a phase. She goes, it's like a bad memory, but that's not where I'm at anymore.
Well, that's
She
good.
goes, I'm much better up here. She's a very pretty lady. She's got dark brown hair, wavy, curly hair. Not too curly, but kind of like loose waves or something. Does that make
Yes.
sense?
I have a picture of her in her 20s, so yes.
It's a really pretty lady.
Yeah, it's on her altar.
She can dress up really nicely too.
Yeah, she was very fashionable in her 20s.
And that's, yeah, I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing here. And I don't know if she's like this all the time. Maybe some people are like that in heaven. You know, everybody's different. I've seen people in t-shirt and sweats up there, but they still look like $1 million. So like, I see your mom, and she's like this dress. I don't know how to explain it. It's like white or gray. It goes like right here. And it's got little straps that go up here. And she's really, and it fits her body perfectly. Like she's got a nice body in this.
Coca-Cola body is what they used to tell her. When she was in her 20s, they used to tell her she had a Coca-Cola body, the shape.
Yeah, what?
A Coca-Cola shaped body is what.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, we're like wavy. Yeah, like a Marilyn Monroe. But
yeah.
the dress fits her perfectly.
Yeah.
And that little strap is like almost like remind me of the diamonds or something, just going up this way.
Yeah.
But it's very shimmery. It's not just white. It's like a shimmery dress.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's really shining because even the earrings are shining in the vision.
Yeah.
She says that she lives in a beautiful big white house up there.
Mm.
She's like, it's in the valley, but nobody lives around me. And that's how I like it. That's how she said it, in the valley, when nobody's around me. I asked her if she had pets, and she says she's got two cats. I keep getting cats with this one. I never got dogs, but I know I got the cats so far.
She had a lot of animals.
Did she?
Yeah, pigs, turtles, cats, dogs, you name it, birds.
When you said that, she's going back and she's laughing, and she's telling me to tell you this. She's like, a lot of the animals that were here were never mine. They're God's, so they're up here and they're all free, and then they get reincarnated back down there, honey. So, but they come and go. They let me know they're around. They thank me in their own way. That's how she said it. She thanked me in their own way. She's in a car with no top on it, and it's a cherry red car.
Yes, 2 weeks before she passed away, my aunt came to her in a dream in that car, and my aunt
really,
came to pick her up. And she told me
came
the
to pick
dream.
her up?
Yeah, my aunt came and got her in that car.
Whoa! How do you explain that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
She said that's true. I heard her say that's absolutely true. My daughter still wears my rings and sometimes my necklaces. Thank you for the gifts. Does that make sense? So you guys got some of her jewelry.
Yeah, my sister does.
You have some of her collectibles.
Yes.
That's what she says. She goes, and Erica's got some of my collectibles, so she collected things.
Yes.
Is there anything you want to say to her?
I just want to tell her that I love her and I miss her, and keep visiting me in my dreams because it brings me happiness when I see her.
I promise I'll do the best I can. I love you, sweetheart. My baby or something. Something like that. She's blowing you a kiss goodbye.
Yeah.
Did that sound like her?
Yes. Yes,
She
so
was
much.
very happy when I seen her very healthy. I mean, if you can remember her this way, not the way she died, that would be awesome. I mean, that's what she'd want.
Yeah, that's what at her altar I have the younger version of her up there, so that's what we have on there with her collectives that I have of her. So this is great. Thank you so
That's a
much.
lot of
I
validation there.
appreciate it.
Thank you for allowing me to do that. God bless you.
And you too.
Sharing the video. Thank you guys for all the taps. Thank you guys for the gifts. Make sure you guys follow the gift givers. Thank you, moderators. You guys are the best. If you guys want a private reading with me, just click under my bio. There's a link, and then message me there. And after this, I can schedule a reading with you. Make sure you guys follow me on here too. I do free readings on my Facebook page too. So I'm always doing a lot of free readings either on here or my Facebook page. So make sure you go over there and follow me on that Facebook page. It's that link right under my bio. So I do them differently than I do them on here. On my Facebook page, I just grab the names where a spirit is showing me, or where I feel like I'm being drawn, and that's where I go. Here, I do the live videos. Thank you guys on the live videos. That's why I do. That's why I do them differently. All right, let's see who's the next one on here.
Enhance.
Hello?
Hi. Oh my god,
Hi,
I
how are you?
finally did it. Okay.
You look like you're all excited.
I am.
Don't be nervous. It's okay. So everything I do is safe.
Yeah. I've been watching you for a long time, so I've been
Well,
really
thank
trying to
you
get
for.
a turn.
Well, thanks for being a loyal follower. I appreciate that.
Thanks.
And is your name? What's your name? I'm sorry,
Brandy.
Brandy.
Hmm.
Thanks you guys for the gifts. Brandy, what? Who'd you like me to connect with today?
My mother.
I'm sorry for your loss. What's her What's her first and last name?
Do you need her maiden name or the name she passed with?
Just the name that was given to her, like right when she died. The name that was
Okay.
right before she died.
Brenda LaFleur. LAFLEUR.
That's Canadian, right?
Yes.
Lafleur,
Yeah.
French Canadian. Okay.
Hmm.
So it's been over 30 days since your mom's crossed, I'm assuming, right? Okay,
Yes.
so when I do connect with her, just a reminder, they always show themselves looking young. They don't look like you remember them. I'll do my best to give you messages. It's always about what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, okay?
Oh my god.
You took your mom's death really hard that you couldn't get over it for days or something, your mom tells me. You took it really hard.
Yeah.
Her death was unexpected at some point. Was always expecting how she was going to go at that moment?
Well, yeah, kind of. She's had stage 4 lung cancer, and she had it for like 2.5 years, and then she came and visited me for a month, and then when she went back, she passed.
Nobody knew it was going to be at that timing, though. Like they
No,
were probably thinking it was. Does that make sense?
right,
Is that what you're saying?
right,
Okay.
because she didn't have a tumor in her lung when she was here visiting, and then when she went back to Michigan, then they found one.
She said that it was more annoying than anything when she had it. She didn't suffer as that bad. It was just frustrating, but she wanted to get rid of it. She always had a lot of hope to get out of it. She didn't want to be with it. So
Yeah,
she was trying to be hopeful.
yeah,
But she said, I wasn't lying. I really did believe I was going to get rid of it.
yeah. Well, we had hoped that she would, but as long as she's not suffering anymore.
She kind of went under before she passed, correct? Like did she go to sleep or coma or something before she
Yes,
passed?
yes,
Because she's telling me that she went, huh?
yes, they had her intubated, and then she
Because she's
went.
saying, I went under and I never got to say goodbye to her.
Yeah, right. The nurse took the phone to her so I could tell her I loved her.
Yeah, she just admitted that right when you said that. She goes, she was with me right to the end.
Yeah.
She was holding me crying. By then, my body was already out there. I wasn't there any honey. That was just my body. She goes, I was out here. She was watching you hug her body. She was close to her grandmother because she's saying her grandmother helped her cross over. Like she said, grandmother.
Her grandmother or my grandmother?
I want to say her grandmother.
Oh, wow, I never knew her. I figured it would have been my aunt.
Your aunt was on the other side waiting for her too.
That's good. I lost 3 of them right in a row.
I'm sorry. She's been known to knock things over in the bedroom, I think she said. Things have been falling or tipped over. Do you hear that? Have you
Wow.
noticed anything being tipped over?
Yeah.
Like when you're laying down?
Yeah. It's always my remote.
So your mom is doing this because during the day you're busy. Your brain's going other places. You're working, you're on your phone, you're with your kids, whatever's going on, you're a busy person. So that night when they know you're asleep and they'll do things, just to say, I'm right here. So that's why she was doing that.
Yeah. It's always my remote. It always falls off my end table.
I don't know if this is your house or whose house has had the picture fall. Something fell off a wall. It's like cup lift and pick just dropped. Oops. I must drop my cup. But she said, I dropped the picture. So ask your family what's going on with that. There's a picture that fell. It's not you.
Nope, wasn't me. Did you have one fall here?
She talks really fast. Have you been seeing stray cats around?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Rosie.
She brings the stray cats. Is that because you like cats, or she knows you're taking take care of them?
Probably because I'm gonna take care of them. My grandbaby was just here like a week or last week, and she was carrying around a stray baby kitten by its butt for some reason. But
So it's going to be off and on where you're going to see these cats always coming around you.
oh,
They know that you're going to take care of them. And it's like she brings them to you because she knows you're going to be taking care of them. She says you raised the most awesome, beautiful girl in the world, and she's always been proud of you.
thank you.
She looks healthy in this vision. She doesn't look sick. I see somebody coming forward with light brown hair, medium length. I don't know if this is her or somebody else in your family jumping in, but this is how I'm seeing this person. It's like I don't know what the difference between a blouse and a button-up collared shirt. So I think it's a blouse. It's a button-up collared shirt, and it's got like these different colors or prints on it. It's smiling.
Yeah.
Is that her?
Yeah. I have a picture that I put on social media of her with it's got different color flowers on it. But she looks so happy in that picture.
She tells me there's 4 cats with her. She's got 4 cats.
4 cats. No wonder I get cats around me.
She also lives up near the mountains, and she loves it there.
That's good.
You still have some of your mom's clothes, she tells me, after all these years. You still hold on to them.
Yeah. I have Well, we kind of switched a shirt. Like I give it to her, and then I'd get it back, and then we'd switch it back and forth. But I ended up.
Does that make sense to you?
Mhm.
But you won't wear it anymore, like you used to.
Mm-mm.
That's what she told me. She doesn't wear it anymore. She makes a joke. I don't know if she's funny, but she goes, "I hope I didn't stretch it out." So she said.
No.
She hears you talking to her every day. She says she loves you.
I love her too.
Is there anything else you want to say to her?
Does she watch over her grandbaby? Like
She interacts with them.
Rosie? Baby. Yeah. That's good. She needs to keep up with her because she's gonna be a wild one.
Yeah, because the baby looks at her and she smiles like she's reaching out to somebody that's your grandma. That's her grandma.
She just did that not too long ago when we were here.
You have your mom's necklace, or did she give you a necklace? Because I keep seeing one in my vision.
I have a necklace.
There's something on it, correct?
Yeah, I have a necklace with her ashes on it. In it.
Was it a heart?
Yes.
There's no way for me to know that.
No.
Does that blow your mind?
Yeah.
You're not even wearing it. You're not wearing it. How would I know that?
No, I keep it with me when I travel places. I take it with me because we used to be traveling.
I don't know you. Yeah, we don't know each other. There's no way for me to know that. But I see this necklace. Sometimes I can see what's on it. Like when I'm doing readings, I don't get a lot about best I can. But I know there was something on it, and when I'm trying to focus on what I was seeing, it looks exactly like one of those little hearts.
Mm-hmm. It says "Mom" on it, and it says "Your wings are ready," but I was not.
She would probably say it too.
Oh, I did put some of her ashes in the Mississippi River. Does she know that?
She goes, "That's where I wanted it to go." And then I heard her say "Wahoo" or something, "Yahoo" or something like "Wahoo" or something. She's so excited.
Yay!
Does that sound like her?
Yeah.
She goes, "You tell my baby tell my baby I'm okay, not to worry now. She knows I'm okay."
Okay.
Because Mama loves you.
I love her.
Just keeps going like that, waving goodbye.
Thank you.
Did that help you?
It did.
Thank you for allowing me to do this.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You guys, no way for me to know any of this stuff. Find a medium that can give that validation. Let's stay with the medium that does validation. Not just me, anybody that can do validation. Thank you. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thanks for those taps. I am seriously tired, right, guys? No offense, I am. I did readings on the radio today, and I'm done readings today over almost an hour and a half today. I need to take a break because if I keep doing this when I'm getting drained, I'm afraid my readings won't be accurate, and I don't want that to happen. So I gotta stop. I gotta listen to my body when it says stop. I gotta go back and drink some water, some coffee, and just relax for a little bit. I gotta get my energy back up again. But thank you guys for the gifts. Please follow these gift givers. Thank you guys for the taps. Thank you guys for sharing my videos. Thank you also for following me on my Facebook page. Thank you for following me on here. And then again, if you guys are so welcome. And if you guys want a private reading with me, message me on my Facebook page. There's a bio under my link. Click on it. And that way, when you click on it, message me and I can schedule a reading with you. Thank you guys so much. And you guys are awesome. Thank you for watching and letting me validate that there's life after death. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you. I'll post some of these videos on this page if if TikTok is working right, or when it all comes up, I will. Thank you guys. God bless.